Hello crafty friends, this is Nye with All Things Were Created. Today we are going to assemble our layered paint palette paper craft. I'm going to be using my art glitter glue for all of my gluing, and as you can see, I have all of my pieces laid out in the correct order. Before I started the video, I went ahead and I already glued down this part of the paintbrush. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to start from the back and work my way forward. So I'm going to take the glue, and I'm just going to kind of go around and add glue to the various edges here and a little bit here inside the center, and then just a little bit around the letters here. I don't want to go too crazy adding too much glue because it's really not necessary. And what I'm now going to do is I'm going to hold it between my fingers, and I'm going to make sure that I get the center part here of the brush lined up with the layer underneath. That's going to be my guide for getting everything in the right position. And so remember, when you're gluing, you have about 5 seconds before that glue really bonds to the paper, and then you're stuck in that position. And so now I'm ready to start the palette part. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to work my way now from the bottom to the top. And again, I'm just going to go through and add my glue all around to the various edges. And then I'm going to again use that center part of the brush and the tip right here to get it lined up in the right position, and then just pressing everything down. Now you'll realize that the more that you do each layer, the easier it will become, because as it gets thicker and thicker with the stacks of the layers of the paper, it'll just become much easier. So again, I'm just adding the glue here a little bit in the center, and I'm going to line it up by using that brush in this center part of the circle, and I'm going to lift it there, and there we go. Okay, so I'm going to do this now for all of the different layers. I'm going to speed things up. While you're gluing here though, I want you to be careful, because as we go around as we get to the higher layers, you're going to find these, the areas around where the paint is going to go through, you're going to find all of these little tiny holes. So you're just going to have to take your time as you're layering them all on top of one another. So you can see here, I'm going to line up the center. I'm making sure that the brush is also in the right position, and I'm making sure that all of the different holes for the paint colors are also lining up. This is also too going to be one of those projects where we're not going to be able to size it down much smaller than this. You can try for sure, but these smaller holes with the paint splotches on the palette, they're going to get a little tricky as you size the design smaller and smaller. So again, same technique here. I'm just using the center of the brush to get everything lined up. I've got it in the right position, and then I'm pressing everything down. Okay, so I'm going to speed up the video now. Okay, so we've kind of come to the end here, and as you can see, all of the pieces have layered together in such a cute way. And I really love this project. I just think it's so fun. And so all I'm ready to do now is to glue down this final piece of the brush. And I got a little bit there at the edges. I'm just gonna line it up. Probably should have started at the tip first, but there we go. And that finishes it. So I really hope that you guys love this one. It's just very cute. The wording is adorable and it's fun. So thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and happy crafting.